Take me to a higher place. Reach, 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 take me to a higher place.
So when it comes to attention grabbers, first impressions can make or break that connection. After images, headlines are the next point of focus for your audience. Now, refer to your workbook and we are going to review, and it's going to be up here as well, so you don't necessarily have to go to it if you don't find it, the solid headlines and subject headers. How do we know when this is coming up? All right. So, there are different types of headlines, and you need to be aware of them, okay? One, direct headlines. Go straight to the heart of the matter. No fuss, no muss. Without any attempt at being cute, clever, bait and switch, nothing. So here's an example. Sister Sense Starter Kit, 50% off. That's the headline. Clearly I'm talking about a product and I'm telling you it's 50% off. That states the selling proposition directly. Another way to go is the indirect headline. It takes a more subtle approach. It uses curiosity to raise a question in the reader's mind, which the body copy answers. Okay, so talking about bait and switches. Often a double meaning is utilized, which is useful online. An article might have the headline, "Fresh bait works best," and yet it has nothing to do with fishing. That article is actually talking about writing timely content that acts like clickbait. Okay? So in some cases you can be clever when you write your headline and use an indirect approach. A news headline showcases a product announcement, an improvement, or even a content scoop that can be the basis of compelling news headlines. So the Black Parenting blog interviews Raven Simone. Okay, so you've got a straight news headline, event, scoop, etc. The how-to headline is everywhere, online and off, for one reason only: it works like a charm. Everybody wants to learn how to do something. And again, going back to my previous point, people go online for one of two reasons: entertainment or information. Thank you very much. So, for example, how to spend less and make more in your online business. That's the header. So you want to think about, when it comes to getting people's attractions, what do you know? What how-to articles you can create for your particular audience? So another activity, right? This one, pretty simple. I want you to take a minute, if you can access it. If you cannot, no worries. If you can take a minute to browse your email inbox and find, because we are constrained with time, I'm not going to say 5 to 10, that's probably a bit much. Find, I would say, somewhere between 1 to 3 email headers that catch your attention. Now list them and take note of why you found them interesting. I've got a few subject headers that I've already I found interested. I'm going to tell you some sales triggers to keep in mind. But first I kind of want to give you an opportunity to take a look at the subject headers in your inbox and take a note of a few of those that you find interesting. In fact, every serious online marketer has a list, I love lists, of solid subject headers they use when trying to drive more attention to their content, increase their views, and open rates. So one, you need to know what kind of headlines you can use to drive attention. But two, you need to have your kind of like your archive of not hit or miss, but hit subject headers that you know they will open this. They like this, they read it. And the content doesn't have to be the same, but you just want to know that these headers are attention grabbing and they work for your audience. Because keep in mind, they may attract you, but maybe they attract you because you're a part of an audience that's not necessarily your target audience. So you can test out headers to see if it will kind of transfer over, but you definitely have to have a list. And so if we can start building that list today, awesome. Maybe not. But I definitely want to get you started with that process if you don't already have one. So, again, because I know we are all here and not at our home computers, I don't know if you can go online and check your email, but if you can, if you've seen at least one or two that are of interest to you, let me know.
Weight loss advice you haven't heard?
Okay. That's a good one. I need that one. I need something new. Anything else? If it's taking too long to get in, that's fine. I'm going to go into...
How to be smart about the social media conversation.
Oh, see, now you can open that, right?
That's a how-to.
After today.
That's a how-to headline. And they're popular because, again, they work like a charm. So if you see any more, definitely shout them out to me in the interim, just to keep things going. I'm going to give you some examples of what I've seen in my inbox and the responses that created for me. Courtyard Chapel Hill, one subject header I saw. Related to my current activities, I'm doing She Rocks the Web in Chapel Hill, so I stopped.
Right.
Justin Bieber, business strategy. I don't know how you put those two together, but they put together. He's known. Business is a topic of interest, so I stopped. Casting dynamic families for a new web series. You know my baby cute, right? So I'm trying to see how I can get on that. Possible opportunity, I stopped. Where should I send your check? That's another one. Possible revenue stream.
You really did look at that? See, I wouldn't even open that. Did you really?
Yes, because I'm an affiliate. So,
Oh, okay, okay. If I were an affiliate, I'd immediately, but I...
yeah, because sometimes it might be that if you have no affiliation with that person, you probably off the bat might say, that's a sales pitch. But my affiliate person is telling me, where can I send your check? I want to know what she's talking about. Is she talking to me? So it depends on who you're sending it to, again, your target audience. Why this saying is BS? So this came from, again, somebody I know. Comes from somebody you don't know, may not resonate with you. But it comes from a marketing expert that I follow, and I want to know what the saying is and why it's BS. Fugly. I had to stop on this one. Out of humor and just pure curiosity, I needed to know what was fugly.
I know. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't use that title on our website.
Listen, as most of the people I like to follow outside of business associates are marketers, because in order to consistently sell, I've got to put that marketing hat on. And so this particular marketer is talking about how this was the fuggliest site that he's ever created. But he got me. I opened it. He said, listen, you want to know how bad this stuff was?